Honorable Clan Brockfire.
Greetings. Wanted to see the Jarl.
Enter. Jarl's still speaking to his seer, but they should finish soon.
One thing. Watch where you step.
How come?
Jarl's not too fond of light. Makes it easy to trip.
Okay, I just showed up here, didn't realize that was gonna start right away, but I'm going to talk to Cerys, one of the Jarl's daughters. You remember her from possibly a few episodes ago. One thing I wanted to point out that I forgot to point out at the end of, or at the start of the last one, is that I have better mutagens now. Some of the little Witcher contracts I did there got me a few mutagens, which I could combine into a greater mutagen. So the sign intensity went up from 28 to 40, because now I have a greater blue mutagen. And then on this side, I went up from 20 to 28, from just a normal mutagen to a red mutagen or whatever. So yeah, I had one of these before, a lesser, and now it's a red mutagen, so plus 7 there, instead of the default 5. So yeah, that's sitting at 28 on that side. I actually also did a couple of Witcher contracts this time around, and one of them kind of spiraled, so I want to talk about that really quick. So on my map here, I had a Witcher contract active to go to a lighthouse. I believe it was down on this island, maybe? No, it wasn't there. It was... I don't remember where it was. It was like over here, some crap. Oh no, this is it, the Eldberg Lighthouse. It was like cursed or something. So I lifted the curse, and when I did that, I came back to the contract guy who was down here, and some homies or whatever, some guys who didn't like the fact that, you know, a mainlander or whatever was like in their bar, decided to pick a fight with the contract owner. He got killed, and you know, to avenge him, I killed those 2 guys who killed him. Those 2 guys ended up being the son of some friend of the Jarl or some BS of Kermuin. And you might remember him because that was the dude I fist fought when I first came to the Skellige Isles there at the dinner party. He was wearing like the purple coat. So yeah, basically he was like, hey man, you're going to prison. So like I left prison by convincing a guard with Axie sign to let me go. 1 second, cat wants to get out. And after I convinced him, he said, yeah, but you got to do me a solid. My son just left to go to this cave down over here, the Cave of Dreams. And it was basically to prove himself, because in there you faced your greatest fears. So we had to do 4 fights facing our greatest fears. My greatest fear, his greatest fear, and his 2 homies' greatest fears. They were all pretty much like scared of their fathers not, you know, approving of them essentially. And then mine was the wild hunt, so I got like I fought a little ghost of the king of the wild hunt, and that was pretty much that. It was kind of cool. Wasn't anything too big. And then I did a drowner contract, which ended up turning out to be the beast was a water hag, and I think that's it. Oh yeah, and I did the quest for my Witcher buddy there. Oh shucks. I don't know how my quest switched off there. That was weird. But yeah, I did that second part of the quest for my Witcher buddy. I already forget his name. But I was asking the pirate here where Yad Karadin was, and he basically was like, attack him. You know, he's evil. And this is, why is this thing pointing me to the back of the house? I have to go in through the front door. Well, whatever. Yeah. I beat him up, or well, beat him up with a sword to death, and then took a note, and now the next update is to meet my Witcher buddy at the tavern or whatever the heck.
Bit my arm off. The gods have spoken. A sacrifice is needed.
To my mind, it's about you defeating a snake, yeah.
No, they demand a sacrifice. I'm sure of it. It's time.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least till your next dreaming.
I don't need no more signs.
Looking for Cerys. Heard she stayed here.
On CRAITE's daughter. Aye, she was here.
Where is she now?
What?
Cerys. Where's Cerys?
Dunno. Enough of the questions.
Oh yeah, and when Geralt got thrown in prison there temporarily, it just said a day later, and then he had a beard all of a sudden, so that happened.
I'm looking for Cerys. Any idea where she might be?
I hope she's gone to the village. It's been a time since she visited. She wished to speak to our folk, but
But?
I worry she might have gone to Jarl Udalric's old family home, though I tried to dissuade her.
Clan Brockvar have something to hide from the CRAITE?
No, it's not that. The house is a strange place. Many believe it haunted.
Great. I love haunted houses. But why would Cerys go there?
Before she left, she had a long talk with the Jarl. Seems she wanted to help him.
With what?
Oh no.
Forgive me. I must go to him.
A promising start.
Remember when that storm caught us in Old Bay?
Oops. Hopefully, okay, good. There was like nobody beside me. I was spooked. They might be like, oh no, what are you doing? Casting spells in my house, you demon. Anyways, I guess I got to go on for a quick topic. And the next one I have on my list is playing Fallout 4 ever again, question mark, disappointed, question mark, DLC. And basically my train of thought there was that, honestly, I'm not sure I'll ever play through that entire game again. I wanted to do like a review, like a 1 year later review looking back on Fallout 4, what did I think of it, what's my final verdict? But I wanted to give my verdict after having seen all the endings, and I haven't beat the game with the Minutemen yet. And going back, I tried recently to like go through it again, just couldn't. I was not having fun, and then it got me thinking, and maybe I'll continue that topic here after we do some investigating about the house.
Cerys.
Oh no, she's
Passed
dead.
out. Gotta get her out of here.
Oh, I disappeared to thin air, so did she.
What happened? Where am I? Oh, my head. Pain's just awful.
Got hit with something heavy.
Geralt, why are you here?
Came to look for you. Croc's worried. Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Ulrich. The sword. Where's the sword? I've got to go back.
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago half dead.
I have to.
You have to tell me what's going on. So what's this sword all about?
It's Brockvar, the ancestral sword of Udalric's clan. I need it to lift the curse that holds Udalric.
A curse?
Long story. Years ago, Udalric and his little brother butted
She's got a
heads over the
scar.
sword.
Her
As
eyes are
custom has
almost
it,
yellow, and she's
the
lifting a
clan's
curse.
sword
She's
should go to
basically
the
a witcher.
firstborn son, Udalric. But his father gave Brockvar to his little brother, Aki.
Serious insult in these lands.
Serious enough for Udalric to break a sacred law here in Skellige. He openly questioned his father's decision.
Guessing the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Udalric to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
Got a feeling this trip didn't end happily.
Your feeling's right. There was an accident. A storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Udalric had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Didn't hear, or didn't want to hear.
Some folk on the Isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
What do you think? Did Udalric kill Aki?
I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but I do think whatever happened at sea that day, well, it's affecting Udalric right now. Powerfully so.
Powerfully
and it
so?
could have something to do with that sword.
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Udalric's the chosen one. The one the gods speak to. I believed it once. But now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Udalric let him die?
I've talked to Yort. He swears Udalric didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Yort's mistaken. He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brokvar to Aki, and he'll leave Udalric alone.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. But something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Udalric both lived here. Maybe that's why. Thanks for your help, Geralt. But I've got to get the sword.
Out of the question. I'll get it.
Really? Thanks. So I can go see Udalric?
No chance.
Oh, never
You're
mind.
weak. Might pass out again along the way. Wait here, we'll go together.
Let's go get a sword. I wonder where it is. In the basement? Ah, shucks. Don't have the key. Oh, look at that. There's a key to the cellar in this room. How convenient of me to know such things. And some water? Perfect. I'm only down to 6 now. I had 33 like 2 videos ago. Oh, let's save in case it's a mad fall. Okay, it's not. Perfect. Oh, look at that. Creepy. Demons.
What is this about?
Looks like an episode of, what's that show called? Stranger Things. Or something. Hey, where'd she go? Oh, she's sitting. Okay.
So? Did you find the sword?
I found it. Let's go.
After you, then.
Well,
You and my
she's
dad?
not feeling too
Right?
well, but let's
We
sprint.
still are.
But, well, I heard you fell out over something. Or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
But you and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe, it's because I've never chosen comfort and ease. The calm and the quiet.
I think this is the house. I'm already not 100% sure. Okay, well, that's the innkeep place. Where are we going? Oh, that's the one. That's a big one with guards out front. And a cutscene. Oh, tired, friggin' Gary. I hear you, boy. I'm getting there too.
Where's Yennefer?
Don't know. Why do you ask?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean, let me?
Nothing. Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight. Look, there they are.
Horridly bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl, our guests, remember.
What happened to your hand?
I sacrificed it to the gods.
Forgive him, Jarl. Geralt's got more to learn about our customs. We're close to the gods in Skellige, and the chummier you are, the greater the offering you make. It's our belief that the greatest thing a man can offer is his pain, his suffering, the pure sacrifice.
Lame.
To hear the gods is a gift, not a sacrifice.
These voices you hear.
The gods, their voices.
It's not the gods.
Watch your words, foreigner. You're in Skellige, our land, and we revere the gods here. If you weren't on CRYSTALIZED's guest,
Jarl, the Witcher surely meant no offense. Let us hear what he has to say.
More likely this is somehow related to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded that
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize. To Aki himself.
I didn't want to. Aki fell in the water. The gods will be angry.
Let me help you, and I promise to do everything I can to keep from angering the gods.
Heed the Witcher, Jarl. Make amends to Aki and you'll surely please the gods.
Oh my gosh, baby.
What would you have me do?
Looks like it's kind of cold
where
outside
Aki
based
fell
off
in
what
the
everyone's
water?
wearing, and the baby just in a rag.
Near the isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay. Current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
We need
Eddies.
to sail there. Aki's ghost won't rest until Brokvar's returned to his remains.
No. No. The gods, they'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was wearing that could survive all this time underwater?
Aye. Our clan ring.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
Deuces. So yeah, I don't know. At the end of the
We serve her
Fallout
who
4,
has
like
heard
Far
our
Harbor,
control.
I thought Automatron and Far Harbor were both great ways to kick off the DLC, and I had pretty big hopes, and I was convinced. I was so convinced they were going to make a DLC that brought you back to the Capital Wasteland based off of Galaxy News Network and like so many other things. I believe I talked about it in like one of my Fallout 4 Let's Play episodes or something. I had almost planned on making a video, but then I think like right when I was planning on it, these guys sometimes drop red mutagens, so I'm just gonna, yeah. They dropped actually red, green, and blue, so I'm gonna be checking the dead bodies of the ones that I kill, since
Damn, you're ugly.
I'm gonna be needing a lot of red ones eventually when I get more perks and such. Oh man. But yeah, totally lost interest in it. Wasn't happy at all with the DLC. Thought it ended on a really sour note. So it's just not as fun for me to go back, and like I put in 500 something hours into that game. I call it 530 is what I have on it in Steam. By far my most played game. And I'm not sure if that'll ever increase really by much, like maybe here and there, in the same way that sometimes I periodically start a Skyrim character. Okay, crap, there's redness I need to investigate before this stupid siren starts attacking me. Get me out of here before I drown! I don't want that thing to drag me down. Just in case. Get a little extra heal on.
Wondering what that
Made
accomplished,
it.
if anything. And to see Udalric.
But yeah, I don't know how much more I can complain about Fallout 4. I think that's kind of a boring topic. Bottom line, hopefully they make a lot of improvements for Fallout 5, or let Obsidian take another crack at making a Fallout game, because I think they could do something phenomenal with the Fallout 4 engine. If I put that much time into Fallout 4, with Bethesda's game, I think if Obsidian made one, I'd be all over that. So, fingers crossed there. I don't know. Screams. More of them, at least. Dude was screaming earlier, too. Sacrifice to the gods, maybe?
What is this?
Udalric, the voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
What? Why'd you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
This guy cuts off his ear. He's Beethoven.
What did the gods want? Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch, you didn't help Aki, and now you failed to sail out to beg his forgiveness. Poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought."
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after, Sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas then they revealed their will to me.
You always asleep when they speak to you?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches, then speak from the shadows.
The gods ever show you their form, or are they always just a shadow?
Once, I steeled myself, gathered my courage, and in my dream made my torch burn bright. I saw a hazy figure sitting in shadow then.
The gods speak from the shadows, you said. Is that why you don't allow any lights in here?
In my dreams. At times I see their form, when the torches burn bright.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your house, you'd see them when you're awake as well.
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon their faces.
The gods always demand you offer them your suffering?
Only that pleases them, so they ask for more and more.
I returned the sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him, tortures him.
What's wrong with him?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come.
This guy's gonna cut off his ear if we step away. Maybe rip off his forearm.
Well, know what it is?
It's a Heim, a post-conjunction creature, very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds. It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the end, Heims force their victims to mutilate themselves.
Sounds unpleasant. Any way to defeat it?
Two methods that work, in theory. Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the Heim's lair, with the affected individual.
The haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but I wager you've slept in worse conditions.
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the Heim out. It has to emerge from the shadows, show itself. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to give as good as it gets.
You've seen Udalric. It won't be an easy fight.
What's this other way?
They say a Heim can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked, it'll be forced to leave.
Great. Let's try it.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Maybe no one's thought up a trick that was good enough. I know you're doubtful, but we should at least try to find a way to trick the Heim.
Might not be as simple as it seems. Besides, neither method's perfect.
What do you mean?
The Heim's a demon, and demons are notoriously hard to fool. Plus, the trickster can't know it's a trick.
What?
The Heim attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The Heim strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the Heim will sense that.
Yes. So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can't tell the other one about it.
Exactly.
And what about the other method?
As a quick side note, this whole basically they're pulling a trick on each other is I hate those YouTube channels where people are constantly pulling pranks on each other. I had a friend tell me that he was a big fan of this stupid boyfriend girlfriend prank thing, and it's how long does it take before those every day you're just everything the other person does you're this is a prank, and there's constantly cameras in your room and you're this is stupid. There's no way that those channels are real or legit.
Udalric might
made me
not
think of
survive
it.
an entire night in the Heim's lair.
You think the Heim... would it try to kill Udalric?
No, that would mean losing its host. But Udalric could just expire. He's weak, and the house will summon painful memories. Whereas to the Heim, that'll be an opportunity. The more pain the Heim causes Udalric, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you. Both methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well. If we fail to think of anything, we can always try the Witcher's way.
What is it with you and Yennefer? Mentioned her several times already.
Nothing. I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
Saying I'm henpecked.
Not that you're especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skelliger, a brave knight, or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around some woman's finger.
Uh-huh. So to prove you wrong, I gotta do what you say now?
As long as my name's not Yennefer, no one will call you henpecked for that. And remember, if we can't think of a good trick, we can still do it your way.
Fine, let's try to trick the Heim.
Good decision.
Haunted house. The Heim's lair. Only place where anything like this could work.
After you, then.
No reason to delay.
Who's gonna pull the prank? Will it be Geralt? Will it be Cerys? Find out in a few minutes.
Let's look around.
Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent.
So we got some ovens. We got a room that plays a cutscene.
Ciri. No, it's impossible.
The trick. Just when you thought that the game was about to get interesting.
Discourage me. Good. Means you're scared.
Come on, let me investigate, brah. What's going on?
Somebody could break their leg or their neck.
Or their back. Oh, picture.
Shattered. Udalric must have been scared of seeing the creature just behind him.
Okay, what do we got in this room? A crib.
An old cradle. Must have belonged to Udalric or Aki.
Geralt!
Oh, there is. Carried. What?
Come up with anything?
Yes, I have a plan. One that just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details. So
So?
no, nothing else. You simply gotta trust me.
Hope you know what you're doing.
So do I.
Gary officially knows there's a
So,
prank
can we start?
incoming. Think you'll fall
I'm
for
ready.
it?
Alright, I'll be back soon. In the meantime, get a fire going in the oven.
Over there! She's running to the old house!
Grab her!
Take him. You must put him in the oven. Trust me.
Take care not to hurt the child. Give me the feed.
In the oven. Throw him in the oven.
So, this is one of those quests where, like with Priscilla, if you do the quest, Priscilla gets hurt and bad things happen. And if you do this quest, kids die. And his henchmen die. Welcome to the prank patrol.
Aki!
It's alive. We just used some pointless baby and put that one in the fire.
The Witcher committed no crime. You'll find neither despair nor guilt here. Only shock and relief.
How did they do it?
You've been tricked. You must go.
CGI, maybe?
It's over.
Over?
We tricked the Heim. It thought I'd killed your child, abandoned you to haunt me, feed on my conscience.
But when it saw the babe was whole, unharmed, it had to go. You're free, Jarl.
Free?
The Heim's gone, so are the voices that tortured you. Let's get out of here.
So I think there was a shaft on the other side of the oven. That's my only guess,
My
otherwise I
head's
do not get what happened there.
I'm spinning in a maelstrom.
Geralt, you said it was over.
That's just fatigue. In time, his mind will return to normal.
What? What will I do now?
You'll be fine. Key is to not give in to self-pity.
I feel as if someone's torn something from me.
That's normal. The Heim was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. That's why you feel empty now. Give it a few days, weeks, you'll be fine.
Thank you. I think. Farewell.
I'll go with him. He seems confused.
Good idea. Then what? What are your plans?
I'll stay a few days, make sure he's healthy. And you? Gonna stay on Speaker Rog?
Don't know yet.
Spike
Gotta
Rook.
gather my thoughts.
I'm sure Yennefer must be grown impatient.
Thought we already discussed that.
We did. Farewell, Witcher. Favorable winds and following seas to you.
To you too. So long.
Possession. 600 experience max. Wow. And crystallized essence. Oh. And an entry about Ulrich. Oh. And an entry about Cerys on CRAITE. Oh. Cool. Alright. Well, I could make this really short. The shortest one by a fair margin. Or talk to Sven. Sven. What kind of a name is that? Or let's look if I can fast travel to this one. Let's see how far it is away. I was considering doing this one off video because I do not remember what it is, so I have no clue if it's entertaining. But we'll see. Maybe I'll just do a bit of it. Either way, well, we'll see how it goes. We'll just see how it goes. And for some reason, I can't call Rocher. Like, I'm on the mainland, so that can't have anything to do with it. It's not like Rocher can't make it to me from where I am right now. You know, mash an X here. My other buttons work. I'm pressing W, I'm pressing shift, I'm running to my location, but the Rocher's just not wanting to make a guest appearance. Ugh, an abandoned site. So basically every time you see an abandoned site, it's probably abandoned because there's freak bugs like these things making it so. So if we wipe them out, then the population will return. And it looks like these ones are loggers. So you can let them get back to logging. Very exciting life, I'm sure. Kill these mucking mixers. Almost sounds like a native thing, you know? Oh, pass through the muck mixer, eh? Oh, McNixer, didn't realize you were home. May the wind be with you. McNixer. Okay, so Ardskellig's sawmill. What do they have to say? Nothing. This boy's practicing his friggin' swinging here. Ugh, let's see if this guy's got anything.
Wouldn't
Here, man, I got a pair of pants and boots that I think you'll like. Alright, see ya. Look at that, I got 11,000 golders. I've never had that much in this game. Until I just saw those right now, because I did a bad job of keeping my gold in my other character. My other game file. I always say other character, and like, because I'm so used to playing games like Fallout and Skyrim and that sort of stuff, where it is another character, but every time it's always Geralt. So, you know, I have to say other like save file. I always have to catch myself doing that. Otherwise I come off as an idiot. An idiot. Oh no. Oh, didn't want him to surf down the friggin' side of this thing. I wanted to get that legit angle up the hill. You know? Alright, what's going on here? What do we got? What do we got? Look for a thieves' camp near the obelisk. Obelisk the Tormentor. Oh, look at that right there. Whoa. I find it odd how some of them are Skelligers and some of them are bandits, and like one of the things I did off camera, some of them were pirates. You know? Oh man, that guy got murked. Oh, this one's a renegade. Wrecked. Does one of these have the blade or some noise? Velen axe. Ooh, the thieves journal. Something about cheers to you, old goat. I don't want to read all that. Kidding me? Track down the thieves at the old fort. Okay. Well, where's the fastest fast travel station? Or the closest fast travel station? How long is this? Alright. Whatever. I'll keep it going. Don't matter. I don't think the video's gonna get more clicks. Not that I even really give a shit. I do this because I think it's fun. If I... Right, is this a fast travel place? Nope, it isn't. Okay, is the Roacher gonna come? Yeah, Roacher, there you are, buddy. I've been waiting. Yeah. I'll shoot for 43 minutes. We'll see what happens when I get to that bandit camp. Wait, I gotta double check first that I have something that's closer. Okay, yeah, Cairmoine. And I'm going the right way, yeah? Well, no, but I guess. This one will do as well. The crossroads? Where is this? Okay, there it is. Phone's constantly going off. I hope it's not being picked up too loudly by the mic. Throw it over on my clothes. Definitely won't hear it now. So this place is pretty cool. This place you can... No! Okay. Well, I was gonna say this place you can surf down the side of it pretty well, because I was doing it earlier when I had to come here for my other shad quest. Didn't die. There wasn't any ever steep falls like that, but if it's ever gonna happen, it's gonna happen when I'm recording, because then I have to look at a stupid loading screen. And that's the way she goes. Do I want to risk it again? I do. Oh, man, I'm a monster. Okay, let's go down surfing now. Oh god. Hey, I leveled up. Supposedly. Unless it's a bug that happens periodically. Oh, I'm stuck on this tree. Okay, let's see where I actually have to go. Like, oh my god. Screw it, dude. Screw it. I'm not gonna friggin' get there in time, because that's a long way around to get to the thing. So I'm gonna finish this family blade quest. If it gets interesting, doubt it. Here, let's see if I actually do have a perk. Oh, I do. Well, look at that. Now I can get these next time. Whirl. Counterattack. No. No. Yeah, well, let's do whirl. Yeah, so it's gonna be sick. Likes, comments, always appreciated. Till next time, bye for now.
Friends, we